Welcome back to the Etherverse. You already know, man. If you're new here, hit that sub, hit the like, drop a comment. You already know what time it is. Man, listen. Life can be so simple. People just make it hard for themselves, I promise. But if y'all coming across this video, y'all might need to hear this. People need to put their pride aside. Stop being so prideful. Pride will lead you to the wrong path. It's not going to lead you the right way. I promise you. People use their pride for all the wrong reasons. Nobody can't tell them nothing. If they get into an argument, they can't be the bigger person. Pride destroys people. Shit. Talk about somebody in front of a crowd and see what happened. They pride won't let that happen. They gotta do something. They gotta retaliate. They gotta get their get back. They gotta make somebody feel their wrath. I'm trying to tell you, the best thing is to be humble, man. Live with love. Be the bigger person. Let go. It's not that serious. But, you know, like I always say, it's a spiritual battle. And humans are losing. Human beings' heart became so cold that they're even killing old ladies and children. Anybody could get it. It don't matter who. Their morals is over with. They have none. No kind of integrity. No unconditional love. Just selfishness. Rage. Anger. Hate. Resentment. When will our people ever learn? But yeah, this is another video of some twisted. It's twisted, man. I can't even explain it, man. This is mind blowing. So let's get to it.
Is Jacoby Russell and Adonis Robinson.
They're scared. They're cowards. They're hiding.
I don't have no real beef. All y'all shit, some kid, petty, rap shit, man. Leave me up out of that. Come to the, oh my damn mama, you can't go to that car wash, boy. Yeah, them niggas been kicked you up out of murder gang. Nigga, stop playing. The Southside was never accepting you, gang.
Rapper Ronnie Smith.
You know what I'm saying? This is what they promoting. He just not told somebody he can't go to a gas station or a car wash. So how you supposed to wash his car? It's ridiculous.
Smith, also known as G Dollar Lil Ronnie, and his 5-year-old daughter were killed just a day after her birthday.
You see what I'm saying? They killing little children. Beef with grown people. The little kids are suffering. Poor little child. Didn't even get to know and see life yet. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. When we gonna learn? When we gonna try to do better? We have to reverse this curse, man. Shit crazy, man.
Police has been able to narrow down those two people seen in this footage.
Look at this.
Their names are Jacoby Russell and Adonis Robinson, both with lengthy criminal records.
Forest Hill police say they know who they're looking for. Two suspects wanted in the shooting of a well-known rapper and his little girl, and they say those two men are still on the run this morning.
So we are learning more about their past, and Matt Houston reviewed new court documents revealing both suspects were given multiple second chances by the courts.
Forest Hill police Wednesday identified the two men they suspect killed rapper G-Money Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter as Jacoby Russell and Adonis Robinson.
Rest in peace to the little girl.
They're hiding.
Each has a criminal record and a history of taking advantage of the mercy judges have shown them.
She definitely don't deserve it.
Russell was arrested for hitting a pregnant woman. According to court documents,
Obviously, he don't care about kids. He hitting pregnant women. He hitting kids in the womb. So you know he don't care about kids. He don't have no remorse.
he took a plea deal but broke his end of the agreement when he shot a man later that year. Again,
And he's
he
still
got
out?
a deal, a misdemeanor conviction. Punishment?
The criminal system is done. We need to we need to renovate. We need to do something with this criminal system. It's over with. The people that's supposed to be in jail are being let out, and the people that's in jail don't belong in it. It's crazy. It's crazy. It don't make sense.
1 year on the labor detail where inmates can work off their sentence instead of going to jail. All the 21-year-old had to do was show up once a week beginning this January. Court records suggest he didn't, and police were asked to find Russell and jail him just 3 weeks before this shooting.
It was a shocking event from North Texas.
In 2019, a grand jury accused Adonis Robinson of attacking a 55-year-old woman who was jogging around Marine Creek Lake.
You see what I said? They don't care about the elderly or children. These people are cowards, for real. These certain set of type of human beings don't belong in society. Lock them up. Throw them in jail, for real. For real. For real. Because they're not trying to do better. They don't get it yet. And they need to face the consequences. Maybe they could, the correctional system could correct them and help them right their wrongs or make them repent. Make them come back to their senses, because they are fighting with evil.
Tried to pull down her pants, police said, but a bystander scared him off.
Look at this.
He was arrested 3 months later and spent 2 years in jail. When he got out, he was supposed to register as a sex offender, but court documents show he didn't do it and went back to jail. Police also arrested both men on unrelated gun charges. They were teenagers.
Jacoby Russell seems to be a mummy's boy. His mother seems to be very proud of him according to her social media post.
Tell you about pride.
In one of her posts, she was proud of him posing in a picture with some popular people. The message reads, "My son Jacoby Thursday night's football game Dallas Cowboys vs Seahawks with family CJ Casino and friends Yella Beezy." His mom's last message before this incident was where she posted a video of him wishing him happy birthday and telling him how much she loves him. On the other hand is Adonis Robinson.
They call my phone talking fair shit. I think they some rats. My bitch is 10, but not no Barbie. She more like a brat.
He seems to be a proper gangster. His videos are about guns.
Proper gangster got it. Yo, the commentator said proper gangster is crazy.
Guns and violence. This video was captured where he was telling someone to not show up at a particular car wash.
I don't have no real beef. All y'all shits and kid, petty, rap shit, man. Leave me up out of that. Come to the, oh my damn mama, you can't go to that car wash, boy. Yeah, them niggas beat you up out of murder gang. Nigga, stop playing. The Southside was never accepting you, guys.
Why is this okay to talk about this on
March
social media?
2025, rapper Ronnie Smile aka G Dollar Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter went to the car wash and he was shot and killed.
Oh man, my condolences, man. My heart goes out to the kids, man, for real. Look at that. This is ridiculous. And child. I feel more for the child than anything. She was an innocent girl. Like she didn't deserve that whatsoever. And whatever her father got her into is a mess. That's why this rap shit, man, is no good. I'm telling you, that rap shit, they pushing the wrong message. All they talk about is drugs, murdering, sex.
His beautiful daughter's birthday.
Beautiful little kid. I can only imagine if that's happened to my son, boy. That's why I ain't even playing that.
Well, the update in the case is that police were able to identify the two suspects in the video and were said to be Adonis Robinson and Jacoby Russell.
Same ones y'all let go.
Pleading for help finding the two men they say gunned down a local rapper and his young daughter. The accused killers, identified publicly today, remain on the run. Here's NBC5's Maria Guerrero with those new developments.
The Forest Hill Chief of Police is urging the public to stop watching and sharing leaked surveillance video from Slappy's car wash of the shooting and instead share images and information of the two suspects he calls cowards on the run. A memorial near its entrance, Slappy's
I
car
agree.
wash remained closed
Definitely
following Monday
cowards.
morning's
Shit.
murder of a father and his little girl, identified by family as local rapper Ronnie Smith, known as Lil Ronnie, and daughter Ramani, who just turned 5 the day before. Forest Hill police now publicly identifying their accused killers, hoping to track them down.
Let the public know that there is a threat out there. They are dangerous, they are armed, and we need you to please call 911 and let our police officers respond and take appropriate action.
Police Chief David Hernandez and the city's mayor holding a press conference revealing the suspects are in their 20s and from Fort Worth. They're accused of approaching the victims near the vacuum stalls, opening fire, and driving away in a white Kia. The car, Hernandez will only say, has been found.
We have public enemy number 1, Adonis Robinson, who is also a registered sex offender. Public enemy number 2, Jacoby Russell, who's on the run. They're scared, they're cowards, they're hiding. We ask the public, please, you know where they're at? Let us know.
A motive, he says, is unknown, but confirms Smith's rap career and social media presence may hold clues. Police won't yet say whether the child was inside her father's car at the time of the shooting. Can you at least say where the baby girl was located when she was shot?
She was in the car wash, specifically where we don't know.
The Texas Rangers and Forest Hill Police are working on leads connected to the deadly shooting at a car wash. It took the lives of a local rapper and his 5-year-old daughter. Those close to the family are now speaking out, telling our Aaron Jones the gun violence must stop.
Kedrick Wilson first met Chucky Smith about 10 years ago.
Chucky was an up-and-coming artist, and I was an up-and-coming DJ at the time.
They bonded over their love of rap music. Wilson, known as Mr. Hit That, is a local DJ on K104.5 FM. He featured Smith, known as Little Ronnie, on his show and became his booking manager.
He had great music on there. He had a few hits with other artists. He just recently went on tour with Soulja Boy, and that was like a 40-city tour.
But Wilson says his friend's most important job was being a dad.
Got my little Valentine's with me today.
He didn't miss the dads and donuts. He didn't miss the when you go into the school and you get to read to the kindergarten. So it was a beautiful thing.
He says on Sunday, Smith celebrated his daughter's 5th birthday. The next day, they were killed in a shooting at Slappy's Car Wash in Forest Hill just before 11 a.m.
He was being a father in the midst of his tragic death, his tragic passing. He was being a father.
Right.
So it's crazy.
Do you think he was targeted?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Most definitely.
Devastating.
It's one of the most dangerous things in the world.
Forest Hill police.
I agree with him, but I believe the reason why being a rapper is the most dangerous thing in the world because the things that the rappers promote, bro. They promote violence. They promote killing they ops, talking about negative things. They promote the negative entities. This is why it's the most dangerous thing. They're not promoting nothing positive on it. Like, you feel me? They talking about who they going to war with and who they fighting against. And who they gonna kill and who they probably killed. This is why it's so dangerous, bro. If we switch that narrative, then things would probably be better. Come on now.
Say authorities have identified 2 suspects, and one of the suspects has a capital murder
Let's add it
warrant
up
out for their arrest.
Growing up in the inner city, you see death a lot. It sucks to say it, but it's normal.
Wilson says the gun violence has to stop, something echoed by local community leaders and
Murdering is
stakeholders
normal. It's
Tuesday
crazy.
afternoon.
We must work
And I
together
agree.
to break
I
the
was from the hood.
cycle of self-hatred that continues to decimate lives and scar our community.
It's my cry out to say, hey, this is how we started. Start the conversation and start the revolutionary change to it.
2 young
That's
men
why I
with
got this.
lengthy
That's why I'm on
criminal
this platform
records.
right now. This is why I react to these
Police
things.
department also gave a detailed briefing as regarding the case.
The safety of the general public is our first concern. Forest Hill community, please be rest assured that that was the case with this incident. As civic leaders, it's our responsibility to make sure we have competent and knowledgeable staff in place. We are confident the employees acted quickly in this incident. As with all incidents, I want to thank all first responders, law enforcement agencies, and all staff for their hard work during this incident. With our partner law enforcement agencies, we will continue to work on this investigation until justice is served. Our heartfelt condolences go out to the family, to our community, because everyone was affected. Please continue to pray for us.
I'm affected by it. You know what I mean? I'm not really affected by it, but I'm affected by it, you know? Hearing a child, 5-year-old innocent child dying, and I got kids of my own. Well, I got a son of my own.
I apologize for the reschedule from yesterday. But I want you to understand that our
never
approach
okay.
is to have fact findings, have facts for our community. There's a lot of information out there in social media, so we were receiving a lot of that information, so we had to make sure that we had the right information. It was a shocking event from North Texas. I won't speak on the details of the investigation, okay? What I can share is we lost 2 victims, a father and a daughter who was 5 years old, to this event, to this tragedy. On March the 3rd at 10:40 in the morning, Forest Hill officers were dispatched to the 6500 block of Forest Hill Drive, reference shooting. Our officers arrived.
10:40 in the morning, they was definitely targeted. For a fact. Like they was trailing him or something. Shit, they had a tracker on his car with like, dag. He couldn't even get up out of bed, brush his teeth properly, bro. Sheesh.
And began
demonic.
But both victims were pronounced dead at the scene.
Come on.
My first press release that I put out, I shared that we had identified a suspect vehicle. We had identified 2 suspects in the incident. And now we've identified the 2 cowards who took the lives of these innocent people. We have public enemy number 1, Adonis Robinson, who is also a registered sex offender. Public enemy number 2, Jacoby Russell, who's on the run. They're scared, they're cowards, they're hiding. We ask the public, please, you know where they're at? Let us know. This investigation started on Monday. The Texas Rangers have been our primary investigators. Our Forest Hill CID unit has been assisting. But I wouldn't be here standing today if it wasn't for the Fort Worth Police Department. I want to thank them because their efforts, their officers, their assistance has been instrumental. From the minute the call came in, they started working. They have not stopped. We also had the Everett Police Department who assisted in crime control, in crime scene control, and crowd control. It wasn't enough. You were out there. We had to call Tarrant County Sheriff's Department. We had to call the Tri-County Auto Theft Task Force. We had to call Mansfield. We had to call Cannondale. It was a large scene, and we needed the help, and the resources came pouring in, and I want to thank them all. We're aware of the video that was leaked online. We urge the public to refrain from sharing it. I want to urge the public, just the way you saw that video, and you know where they're at, then please call 911. Let us know where they're at. I encourage anyone with information, please, if you want to stay anonymous, 713-222-TIPS. Call Crime Stoppers.
Not even gonna lie, yeah. Turn them birds in.
Enough information so we know that our community is safe.
Turn them birds in. They bird brains.
Are safe.
They bird brains, man.
In closing, I want to reaffirm to the community that we will hold criminals accountable. We're not going to allow them to come in here.
Yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to be in society, for real. They shouldn't be allowed.
Hispana. El 3 de marzo, hubo un evento que impactó el nordeste de Texas.
Oh, I know he's Spanish.
Fueron identificadas
Mexican?
como un padre y su hija de 5 años. A las 10 de la mañana, la policía de Forest Hill fue despachada a un tiroteo en un lavadero de autos. Los oficiales llegaron y comenzaron medidas de salvamento. Las víctimas declaradas muertas ahí.
Oh, they got them on projector. They not playing with them.
Hemos identificado a los 2 cobardes que quitaron la vida de estas víctimas.
I don't even know what he's saying
el
now.
enemigo público número 1 Adonis Robinson.
Number 1.
Quien también es un delincuente sexual.
Oh, he about to say this whole thing in Spanish?
Jacoby Russell, que está corriendo, está escondiendo.
Español.
Los dos tienen órdenes de arresto por asesinato capital. Esta investigación empezó con ayuda de los Texas Rangers y con la división de Forest Hill. También el departamento de Fort Worth estuvieron
Why they show me the camera?
ayudándonos y con ellos pudimos agarrar información para agarrar las dos warrants for capital murder. Perdón.
His Spanish a
sabemos
little
un
rusty.
video relacionado con este
My
incidente.
boy forgot he got certain words in Spanish.
Les pedimos a la comunidad que no lo vean. No necesitamos que lo comparten.
He had to do that. He had to say it in Spanish though.
Si saben en dónde están estos dos
I know.
guardias que están aquí
My
en
bad.
las televisiones, por favor, hablen.
Yo, my bad, y'all, man.
Si no quieren dar su nombre,
They look at him like, okay.
Crime Stoppers 713-222 tips.
Oh, they got him on. Oh, they got him on the big screen. Boy, what you smiling for? And then he got a cross in the middle of his
At
head.
this
I'm
time, I'll
telling
open
you,
up for any questions.
diabolical.
Any idea how these suspects knew the victim?
We do not know motive at this time, and we have no information on that part.
Chief, can you describe what
Senseless.
you see in the surveillance video? Who was shot?
Definitely could have been avoided.
Where was this baby girl? When she was shot, and was she at all?
It looked like he ran without her or something, and then like he probably thought like I don't know. Oh my God.
I've not seen any other videos, so I cannot comment on where and who it was involved as far as the incident. And then we also have to remember that the Texas Rangers are our primary investigators, and we won't be speaking on behalf of what they have as far as evidence and documentation.
Can you at least say where the baby girl was located?
He don't know. He said
she was in the car wash. Specifically where, we don't know. So that's part of the assistance that we received from the Tarrant County Sheriff's Department's crime scene. There, with their intelligence and their expertise and the scientific behind that, they will be able to place where our victims were based on shot placements and diagramming of the crime scene.
Are you saying that you're unable to say whether or not she was inside or outside of the vehicle?
Correct.
What would you say to the community of Forest Hill who are concerned about the number of murders this year compared to last year and scared of this gun violence?
What I would like to take this time to say how extremely proud I am of our police officers in Forest Hill right now. What they've gone through the last 11 days is unheard of. What they've had to experience is unheard of. What they've done day in and day out, long hours, unheard of. Their commitment to the community has shown us what they're willing to do. To answer your question as well, the 3 incidents are isolated incidents, okay? We had the Mansfield incident where an employer and his employee were at odds. The following day, we had...
I'm telling you, it's everything, all these murders, most of these murders, majority of these murders start from internal conflict between self. And then the person, whoever they have that little argument with or whatever they going through, their little, you feel me? Be the trigger. That's exactly what it is. Ain't nothing more, nothing less. Senseless, for real. Things that could be avoided. But when pride get in the way, when backed up resentment get in the way, with lack of confidence, sorrow, hurt, all that emotion that people say, oh, we all have emotions that we don't need to overcome. That what affects people every day that's living, and this is what results to these senseless crimes. That's my take on it.
A victim who was killed with a stray bullet, not related. And then on Monday, had an individual, we had a victim who was targeted. It was an isolated incident. So the community, I tell you, we are a safe community. Sheriff Department has reached out to us, and we are working on a plan to increase.
You just not made me curse.
patrol in the area.
Blasphemy.
Sheriff Wayburn has called me numerous times, providing support, and we're going to continue to do that and answer the call as it comes in.
What can you tell us about these two, where they're from, and criminal histories? They're very young.
We know they're from Fort Worth, ma'am. Specifically where they're from, I am not sure.
What, if anything, did one of the victims appears to have been a local rapper? What, if anything, did his rapping career on Instagram? Looks like he had some sort of gambling lifestyle, and also his social media presence. What may this have had to do with the motive in this case? And are y'all also delving into his online footprint?
So, based on the music industry that he's a part of, it is all part of the investigation. And like I said earlier, we're on a fact-finding base. Everything that's being put out is being reviewed and analyzed by the Texas Rangers. So we don't have any specific motive at this time. But with that, again, I'd like to thank you very much. I asked for you to please post these on media. Let the public know that there is a threat out there. They are dangerous, they are armed, and we need you to please call 911 and let our police officers respond and take appropriate action.
You're gonna
Thank
get.
you very much.
Why is this capital murder? Can you help us explain? Because a child is involved, or why is this? Because it's in a commission of another crime, right?
Correct.
So, but what is the other crime?
Chief, do you believe they're still in this area? Could they be any?
We do hope.
Man, I ain't gonna hold y'all journalists be asking all the wrong questions sometimes. Why is it a capital murder? Because he just murdered a child and a human, two humans, an adult and a child. You feel me? And they repeated offenders. Come on, y'all know the answers to y'all questions. But listen. Life could be simple, man. People just make it hard on themselves for real. And as for the spiritual battle, you gotta overcome the emotions, man. You gotta overcome. Put your pride aside. Somebody gotta be the grown up. Let's work collectively to change, to make a difference. Let's reverse this curse, baby. Please. I gotta get back to work.
Okay.